Hello out there and welcome to Peter's online tutor. Today we shall be looking at mathematics. Now we started differentiation some couple of days back. I have treated chain rule under differentiation. That was differentiation part 1. So today is differentiation what part 2, and what we shall be considering under differentiation is product rule. Now we have a question on the board. If y is equal to 2x squared sine x, find dy dx. Okay. Now before we continue, I want to remind us, okay, about the formula which I gave in differentiation part 1. Okay, I gave us a formula on how to differentiate any question relating to differentiation. So I want to quickly remind us about it. Okay, let's go. Now we said if y is equal to x raised to the power of n, and we're asked to find dy dx. Okay, so here becomes dy dx is equal to. Now we look at this. The highest power of x here is what? Is n. So we'll bring it down. Okay. Now we write this again. X raised to the power n, and then we subtract what? 1. So that is the format on how to differentiate. Am I communicating? Now, I also want to give us the formula for product rule. All right. So the formula is this: dy dx is equal to u dv dx plus v du. Okay. So this is what the formula for product rule. Now we now have a question on the board. Okay, it said if y equals 2x squared sine x, find dy dx. So how do we differentiate a question like this? Okay, now I don't want to use this product rule to differentiate this. So is there another shortcut on how to differentiate this without using the product rule? The answer is yes. So let me teach us how to use the shortcut on how to differentiate this particular question. Let's go. Solution. If I have y equals 2x squared sine x, okay? Now to differentiate this, it's going to be, let's go. It will be dy dx equals, you leave the first, okay? Leave the first, okay? Times differentiate the second, differentiate the second. Okay, so you leave the first, you differentiate the second, plus, now you now differentiate the first. Differentiate first times, you now leave the second. Now, look at this. You do what? You leave the first, okay, times you differentiate the second, plus you now differentiate the first, okay, times leave the second. Now let's see. Now our dy dx now, dy dx is equal to, take note of this, leave the first. So I will leave the first. The first is what? 2x squared times. I will not differentiate the second. Now remember, if you differentiate sine x, you get cos x. So I will leave the first, which is 2x squared. I will differentiate the second. So if you differentiate sine x, you get what? Cos x. Okay? Plus, I will not differentiate the first. Okay? Differentiate this. Now remember what I did here? So this is 2. Okay? The highest power of x here is 2. You bring it down. Okay, now you write x squared again. All right, and then you now subtract what. So we have what? Differentiated the first, and then we'll now leave the second times sine x. Okay, now this is what dy dx is equal to 2x squared times cos x plus 2 times 2 is 4. X. 2 minus 1 is 1. Times what? Sine x. So we just differentiated this question without using what? The product what? The formula for the product rule. Alright, so you can still try that on your own.